Hello, I'm Rosie, and baby, I'm back. I know I spent a lot of time outside of YouTube, but college is hard. And if you came and click into this video, maybe you follow me, or maybe you're about to enter college and you want to see a little insight about what's gonna be your future. Well, baby, you came to the right person, cause me, Lance, you can call me Rosie if you want, but Rosie's like my OC. I'm gonna talk to you about how my first about 4 months of university have been. It has been a roller coaster, and this, in the title says, it's been hell. But I love it. It's amazing, really. It's a great experience, and I hope if you're wanting to enter college, I hope you feel welcomed there, and you feel this video as a little way for you to understand what's about to go on in your life, because really it ain't that hard. It's scarier than it actually is. But first, a little message in case you are a follower, or if you were maybe you like me and you want to follow me. In case you want to follow me or whatever, I gotta tell you something. This channel is called Rosie KO. It's about my OC, Rosie. But I wanted to address that Rosie is an OC. She is it's a Pokemon character and everything. So if you want to talk about Rosie and her oddly life that you will start getting to see in my videos, that's fine. You can call her like that. But if you want to talk about me, the person, the I don't know, me, the real person, you can just call me Lance. I'll talk in the end of the video a little bit more about this, but just so you know, so we're all clear, Lance is the real person, Rosie is the not real person. Okay, now back into that college topic, okay? Now, first of all, I want to explain that I'm not from the US. I think it's pretty obvious in my accents that I'm not from the US. So, take this maybe with a little bit of a different system, since I start my classes in January and it's not as normal for people to get out of their home to just go to university in my country. But in the end, the university system is pretty alike around the world, so I think this might help you if you're in the US, or if you're out of the US, probably more. So let's talk about university, okay? When I started university, I was scared as hell. I thought I was dying. It's not because I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna lose everything, because I'm pretty happy with my major. For context, I'm a marketing major, so that's what I'm studying. That's what I like selling stuff. But in case you're like me, you would not take your whole life to think about what you're studying. I really took a month to decide what I was studying, so I really didn't know a lot about the career, and it's fine, okay? It's fine if you don't know a lot of your career because you're starting out. Really, nobody expects you to be a master in your career. Of course, if you know what you're doing, that will be amazing, but you are not required to understand everything, to learn everything. I know it's scary. And I know you may think oh my god, I don't know a thing, but that's normal. You are starting out. That's your basis. And I know this may sound that's obvious, but you don't know how many people I met that were anxious about that. They didn't know how they would study or anything, because a lot of people, including me, I didn't know how to study because I didn't like to study for school and everything like that. But so it was pretty hard on them to get to the idea that they had to study, they had to understand, they had to do a lot of things that they thought they would never do. You may think in the moment oh, it doesn't matter, but it will matter eventually that you learn how to study. But it's not you are getting thrown over nothing, just like that, okay? You're allowed to not understand every single thing that you're seeing, every single thing that you're doing, because you're new. You're a newbie, and we totally understand that. So, so you can know a little bit of like how this was for me. As I told you, I am a marketing major student. So when it came to marketing, I didn't know hell. Like in school, I had zero like preparation specifically for my career. I know a lot of people that have. Actually, there are two guys in my career that studied marketing. But that was not my case. That was literally not my case. I went zero knowledge, and I was scared when I heard like, oh yeah, I was studying marketing for 3 years, and I was like, what? Dude, their high school they were studying marketing. I was doing nothing. Well, I was doing YouTube. I'm sorry, no, not really. I wasn't doing YouTube. I was doing nothing, and I got really, really scared. But turns out, universities are prepared for that. Universities take you all as newbies, okay? At least for my career, I don't have like, oh, math 1. No. First of all, I get like something that's called like introduction to math. So whenever I start my career, I had introduction to math and introduction to contability. So I learned the basis from the basis from the basis. You are allowed to not be a master. You're allowed to not know things, because that's like the idea, okay? You are going into learning, not to like review. You're learning out, and that's totally fine. But I think the thing that a lot of people like scare you off with university is responsibility, and that's a huge thing actually, because in university no one's sober you. Like you may be over yourself, and if you have good friends like I do, they care of you and they like remind you like, hey, we gotta do this, and hey, we gotta do that. But mostly it's you, yourself, and your own responsibility, and that's hard. Like I gotta tell you like this, in case you've never actually understood like what was going on in school, you gotta learn how to process your own stuff, because that's weird, okay? You are mostly like used to have someone like, hey, do this, hey, do that, and I actually still use it. Like I have an amazing partner that will tell me like, hey, remember to do this, remember to do that. But most of the time it's just me, myself, and I, and that's hard. That's hard, especially since I was not like the greatest student in school. I loved school and I love learning, but I hated going to high school. Like, I know a lot of people like, oh my god, my senior year, I hated my senior year. And I want to talk about that just for a second, because my senior year is something that I just don't understand. Like it's a weird gap in my existence. Okay, I'm an extroverted girl, and you can tell if you're listening to me, you're paying attention. But I'm actually really extroverted. I'm an extroverted girl. I love talking and I love expressing myself and joking and dancing. But when I was in high school, they turned that like I was nothing. I had nobody. Like as friends, I had like two friends. My best friend, I met her in high school, but it wasn't like, hey, I need this to anybody, or hey, I want to talk to anybody. No, I was a really shy, not introverted, but I was a really shy, really anxious, really troubled kid when it came to talking. And that freed me with like terror when it came to college, because I thought that college will be just as bad for me, but this time I wouldn't have my best friend. I will be alone. Do you get that? Like alone. And I was so scared because again, I'm an extroverted person. Like being an extroverted person means that I really like talking to people, that my excitement, I need to share it, I need to talk, and baby, I gotta talk, I gotta express myself. That's why I have a YouTube channel, because I have a lot of things that I can't talk to anyone, so I just put it onto the internet. But really, I was scared as hell. I was so damn scared, because I thought, hey, what if nobody likes me? And if you are going through the same, maybe that's called social anxiety, you gotta check it out, first of all, because that's not normal, okay? That's not normal. You should not be feeling that anxious about yourself. That's called low self-esteem, and that's no good for you. And I know I'm talking like I have a lot of audience in the first place, but mostly that I have a lot of teenagers, even when I try to make my content directed to adults. But I think this topic, like, you need to understand that low self-esteem can affect everyone. So I gotta remind you that's not normal. Go check it out. Talk to someone. But going back on topic. When I tell you university took my light and made it 10 times worse, honey, like, it got so much worse. I light up like a Christmas tree. Because, dude, I love college. I don't know what got into me, but like seeing that much people, it just was amazing. I talk to like 20 people every single day, and I'm so damn happy about it. Like, I love my friends. I love the people that I know. I love my teachers. I really feel comfortable, like, really. So please, don't take it as, oh my god, I'll never meet anybody. Because I met a girl, first thing I did, like, I came, she said, oh, cute earrings, and baby, we're still talking 4 minutes later. And that's amazing. Like, I'm not saying all your friends are gonna last forever, because I don't know that. But really, really don't feel so anxious about, like, socializing. I get if you don't want to socialize, okay? There's a lot of people, there's just one guy in my class who just want to talk to anybody, like anybody at all. We tried to talk to him, we tried to, like, hey, how are you, whatever. He didn't want to. And that's, like, normal, I guess. Like, we get it, we get it. Like, maybe they don't want to talk, maybe they're not comfortable, maybe they are not interested, and that's alright. But if you want friends, honey, you can get friends. And I'm not telling you, hey, be me, be amazing, be fantastic, be flirt. No. I'm telling you, be yourself. Really. A lot of people, like, mostly extroverted people, in case you're introverted, may totally go talk to you and hey, like, hey, what's up? And a lot of friendships come out from that. And I really, really want that for you, for my people, for the people that watch me, that hear me, because dude, being alone is hard if you're like people like me. Like, I like to be like a showgirl. I love the show, I love the drama, I love the everything. And being alone in school was hard. It was really hard. But going to somewhere where it's actually normal to, like, meet a lot of people all the time, that's great. But mostly it was because I got the chance to get a new reputation. Like, I didn't need to talk, like, about, oh yeah, these people know me from school and whatever. No, it was completely normal. It was completely new people. I didn't encounter a single person that I, like, knew. So we all parted our ways, and it was amazing to have a fresh start. Keep that in mind. College is a fresh start for a lot of people. And that's amazing. Like, you totally deserve a fresh start. I think everybody deserves a fresh start. Like, totally. But now, the title is not College is Amazing, everyone go to college. No. The title is College is Hell. And I'm not telling you this because, oh my god, I love clickbaiting, but I do. But I really think college is a bit of hell. And this is because of how your own liberty is not the best thing that could happen to you. And I know a lot of people may think, like, oh my god, when I go to college, I'll finally go out and drink, or I'll finally go and flirt with everybody, and a lot of stuff. Like, I have met a lot of people that were like that. But, well, you can do that. Like, you can do that. I don't do that. But I know you can. I trust you. But what I'm trying to say is, your own liberty can be your own doom. Like, you can be your own grave if you're not careful enough. When it comes to liberty, there's a lot of things that you may say, oh, that's amazing, I can do this and I can do that, and I can go and talk to whoever I want. Maybe your parents are finally allowing you to date if you're, like, in college or something like that. But you gotta know that a lot of people are in that freedom too, okay? A lot of people, and not so great people, are in that freedom too. And I'm not saying this to scare you off, like, no, by all means, trust people. Go and have fun. Go share like with people and everything. Enjoy yourself. Totally enjoy yourself. But you gotta understand that a lot of these people will be not the best people to be in every scenario. Like, I totally love my friends, but there are some times that they are taking so much time and energy out of me, not in friendship kind of thing, but in work kind of thing, and that's hard. Okay, that's hard. And I hope you know how to study. Like, totally. That's like my greatest thing. Like, I hope you really know how to study, because dude, now you're alone. Like, now you're totally alone when it comes to like just say and tell you like, hey, study, do it like you have always known. And in case you didn't learn how to study in school, there's gonna be a problem, because dude, in college every single thing counts. Like, I like to say like, hey, it doesn't matter, but dude, a point, it's so much more than it used to be in school. Like, in school I used to have like 10 points for doing an exam, like something. No, dude, I totally like have been crushed over 2 points. But it's hard. It's actually hard to like just be there and try to understand how to study in case you have never studied. If you have never studied, use TikTok in your favor. Like, totally. I know that this might sound dumb, because TikTok is not like the greatest source material of anything, but there's a lot of people who actually know what they're doing and they can guide you. That's what I did. Like, I didn't know hell of what I wanted to do, because I know how to study dumb things. Okay, like, I can tell you the whole existence of the Greek mythology, but I don't know how to tell you what I did in like my senior year. No clue, because I never learned how to study it properly. And I just remember things that I'm like personally interested in. In this case, like, you know, just Greek mythology, books, My Hero Academia, But in case you like please consider watching my next video, because we're gonna talk a lot about but like, a lot of those things I remember them because I'm interested. You may not understand the same way I like classes, school, college, because studying is huge. Studying is a whole new thing, especially when it divides on semesters. In case you don't divide on semesters are just 6 months, and those 6 months are not easy to remember in one go. Like, I have like a couple of exams, and there were like a month of information, and that was hard. That was hella hard. Now let me tell you how you're gonna remember 6 months of pure knowledge if you don't know how to study. Really learn how to study, because that's the part when university becomes hell. I hope you like reading, baby, because in case you really want to understand and you're just not trying to get a degree, but you actually want to learn, there's no AI that helps you to read. You gotta learn how to read. You gotta learn how to do stuff. Okay? And that's the thing with college, and that's why I call it hell. Because now it's about how much you can do by yourself. If you are as lucky as I am to have parents that have taught you everything that they could, that still doesn't mean you are able to do anything just because they can or because they guide you. Because that's not the case. A lot of my friends have had such a hard time because they don't know anything. A lot of my my friends' parents had been amazing, and they had been able to teach them. Like, one of my friends that is actually like something I don't remember, but he is like related to, so he helps her with accountability. That's not my case. Okay, that's not my case. My parents have no clue what I'm doing, and I'm on my own. I'm mostly on my own. And that's the part when it becomes hell, because you depend only and about yourself. Like, in group projects, if someone's not doing it, you gotta do it by yourself, because then if not, you're screwed. You gotta do something, and you gotta do a lot of things just by yourself, and that's scary. That's hard, dude. But in case you're here, in case you're doubtful about you being able to do this, I just want you to know that you can, okay? I know this is scary. I know this is a lot, that you may think that you are not able to do this because in the first round it was hard, but it becomes easier with time. You just gotta try. You just gotta work it, because that's the thing. College is about work. It's about you working with yourself, working with others, and giving up with pride. I'm the most prideful girl you will ever meet. Ever. Like, it's just, I'm so scared of asking for help, but it came the time when I had to stand up and really raise my hand. I hated doing this in high school. I hated raising my hand and say, I didn't get this. Why? What's happening? What are we doing? I was so scared. And I hated asking for people to help me. I was so scared. And I thought I looked so dumb. But now I have no other choice. Now you see me every single day raising my hand, asking, doing it once and another again. Because I have no clue what else to do. Like, really, I have no clue what else to do. And I know I was so damn scared about just looking dumb with other people when I asked them, hey, explain math to me. But I have been lucky enough to find a guy, well, a lot of people, but I want to thank one of my best friends, that he actually takes the time to just sit and tell me, this is what I did. Look. And he explains to me over and over again. And that's so nice of him. He's amazing. And I have a lot of people that's amazing as well. But that took a lot of being strong, being brave, and giving up my pride. And I just want you to know, in case you are starting out and you have no clue what you're doing, in case you have no clue what's going on here, just try it, okay? You'll be alright. And if not, you'll find a way. I know you'll find a way. Just keep on trying. So now let's talk about the channel, okay? In case you were just talking about here, just you wanted to know about college, then this is your signal to say goodbye. I don't usually talk about college, but this is my very own podcast, my very own way to express myself. So yeah, we're gonna talk about my personal life from time to time. My personal life, not my OCs. And that's what I want to talk about. I love talking about Rosie. In case you didn't see a lot of my things, you may know that Rosie is not my real name. My name is not Rosemary or something like that, even though I really like the name. Rosemary, that's not my name. Actually, my name is very different, and I don't want to use it. I love Rosie as my OC, and I love talking about her lore. You're gonna learn about her lore and everything. But that's not my life, okay? Rosie, when I talk as Rosie, you may know, because you see and you hear me talk about Pokemon as they are real and a lot of things that will never happen. But if you really want to, I don't know how to explain. If you really want to know me as a person, I gotta tell you, I'm not going by Rosie anymore. I've never actually went by Rosie, but I didn't know how to call it when I wanted people to address me as me and not as my OC. But right now, we have it, and it's Lance. Why Lance? Because I just want you to take me as anything that you want to. I'm kind of Barbie here. I just do whatever I want to do. I talk about whatever I want to talk. If I want to take it. And I just think Lance is a great name because it has nothing to do with me. And I really feel more comfortable just using a name that is representative of me, because I really like Lance McLean from Voltron. But I really don't feel like using my real name. Using my real name feels almost invasive to myself. Because my real name is pretty easy to catch on if you know me. So I really don't want people that know me to really figure out in the first second that I'm me. A lot of my friends actually know about my YouTube channel, but there are a lot of people who don't. and I rather keep it like that. So if you are interested in talking to me or like direct or whatever into the person, not the OC, then you can address me as Lance, and you can use whatever pronoun you feel more comfortable with me, because again, I'm just a Barbie. Like, I just want to talk about my life and be a podcast, so use whatever you want to do. And that's a wrap for today. I'm so happy to be back. Please, I'll try, and my next video is about Dan. So in case you like it, you can like check it out. And if you want to keep like being around with my internet existence, I have 2 major social media, which are my TikTok and my Blue Sky that I'll be living here. And really not that much, but I still say it. I post on Instagram, like not art, because I have a video talking about how much I hate art in Instagram, but you can like go check it out. I rarely post stories and anything, but in case you're wondering about what's going on in my life every week that I do not post video, then you can go check me out in other social media. And that's everything for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to tell me anything, if you want to tell me about your experience in college, feel free to leave a comment down below. I hope you have a nice day. I hope you keep as bright as the sun, and see you in the next video or in any other video if you feel comfortable being there. Bye bye.